Most people think getting better results from AI means learning complicated prompting techniques. But one of the biggest improvements you can make is providing better context. Without context, AI often produces generic results. The more relevant information you provide, the more personalized and useful the response becomes. Think of context as helping AI understand your situation before it starts solving your problem. Context is the information that helps AI understand what you're trying to accomplish. Without context, AI fills in the blanks. Sometimes those assumptions are close enough. Other times, they're completely wrong for your situation. It doesn't know who you are, what you're trying to achieve, who the answer is for, or what constraints matter. The more of those pieces you provide, the better AI can tailor its response. Let's look at some examples. Here's a simple prompt. Write an email asking for a deadline extension. There's nothing wrong with this prompt, but AI has to make a lot of assumptions. Who are you writing to? Why do you need more time? What tone should you use? How formal should the message be? Because it doesn't know, the response will likely be generic. Now here's the same request with additional context. Notice that we didn't make the request dramatically longer. We simply told AI more details and the outcome we're trying to achieve. Those small additions give AI the information it needs to create a much more useful response. Let's see how this works in practice. I'll start with a simple prompt. Create a 3-day itinerary for Athens. Watch the response. You'll notice the itinerary looks fairly generic. It includes many of the attractions you'd expect to see in a typical travel guide. That's because AI doesn't know anything about my travel preferences. Now let's try it again with some preferences. You can see right away that it is modifying the list based on the new context. The second itinerary is much more tailored to my interests and constraints. At the end, it even explains why this version is better. The AI didn't suddenly become smarter. It simply had more information to work with. Let's try one more example. I could just ask, explain machine learning. The answer would probably be accurate, but it may be technical and not necessarily helpful for everyone. Instead, I'll tell AI to explain it using hiring and customer service examples and to avoid technical jargon. Notice how the explanation uses simple language and the specific examples I requested. Instead of focusing on algorithms and technical concepts, the response becomes practical and easier to understand. Again, the difference is context. AI now knows who it's teaching and how to communicate effectively. When creating prompts, try including 4 pieces of information whenever possible. Your goal, the role or audience, any important constraints, and relevant background information. You don't need complicated prompts, you just need enough information to help AI understand your situation. These 4 pieces alone can dramatically improve the quality of your results. If you found this helpful, there are several related topics worth exploring next. Check out the AI for job search and AI memory playlists. And if you like the idea of using AI for trip planning, see the video notes for a link to the travel preferences template.